Okay, watch this. Hello Pogo, send unopened gift. Did you know you can send 100 gifts per day in Pokemon Go? That's a lot. And did you know getting to best friend status with anyone on your friends list will reward you with 100,000 XP? That's a lot. Repeat that 3 times. It takes a minimum of 90 days to reach best friend status. That's a lot. So it's worth it to send and open as many gifts as you can each day, especially if you can easily reach a stop or gym. But wow, is it boring. Especially if you watch the entire animation play out, this takes forever. So let's automate it using the accessibility features built into iPhones. I've heard that Android phones have similar functionality, but I don't have one to show you. If I get my hands on one, I'll be sure to follow up with a video all about it. Repeat that 2 times. What I'm doing here is using voice control to execute gesture commands. The phone isn't really playing the game so much as it's just tapping and gesturing on the screen in a way that I previously recorded. The device has no way of knowing what's on screen, it just follows the gesture recording. This command starts by sending a gift, then swiping to the next friend, then closing out the gift they've sent me. Repeat that. I can say repeat that and a number, and it will just do its thing. I'll show it opening gifts later in the video. And I'm out of gifts. Here's how to set it up. First, go into your iPhone search and type in voice control. Scroll down until you see set up voice control. You'll come to this page where you'll see voice control, and there might be some other stuff here if you've never touched it before, but basically the end result you want is turn on voice control. Now go to your friends list, and I suggest using a search string that gives you a list of friends ready to receive and open gifts, excluding best friends. I also exclude friends I'm about to hit best friends with, which I nickname with a question mark. I use a keyboard shortcut to bring up the search string. I'll show you how to make those at the end of the video as well, in case you don't know. Now, sort by gift. This ensures consistency. I have an unopened gift from everyone here. If I toggle it, it brings up friends that haven't sent me a gift. That requires a separate command because I won't need to close out a gift before sending one. Now, let's practice. You probably know how wonky this can be, but I find tapping on the text rather than the image to be the most reliable, and swipe along the XP bar. Okay, enough practice, let's do this. Tap on the friend, close the gift, and say, start recording gesture. And then, silently, teach the phone what to do. Give it lots of time between gestures. Make the swipe to the next friend slow and deliberate, then close out the next gift. Then say, stop recording gesture. You'll now name the command, Hello Pogo, send unopened gift, which is what you'll say each time you want to execute it. I like to use a key phrase to avoid accidentally activating a command, which I've made Hello Pogo, but you could say anything. My 2-year-old now says Hello Pogo all the time, so, give it some thought. Okay, let's test it out. Hello Pogo, send unopened gift. Flawless. Now you can say, repeat that 2 times. Triple flawless. Keep an eye on it if you give it a long command, like repeat 19 times. Oh crap, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, good. And keep this very important thing in mind. You cannot cancel it once it gets going. I hope Apple updates this to change that, because we need a kill switch command for sure. The best you can do is say, reboot device. And this will pop up, which pretty much just pauses everything. And then just wait it out. Wait for the command to finish. So far, I haven't had it tap a screen in the right place to actually restart my phone, but at worst, that's all that will happen. You could also hold the power and volume up buttons to get to this screen, and it probably won't swipe anything. Now, with voice control on, your phone is listening to you all the time. It's meant as a completely hands-free experience. That can be annoying, actually. You probably don't want that. So I'll show you how to create a home screen shortcut icon that can toggle on and off voice control. First, search for shortcuts. to type it in, or I've just got it right up there, but shortcuts. Tap the plus sign up here to create a new shortcut. Add action, search for voice control, set voice control, change from turn to toggle, tap on the down arrow over here. You can rename it to whatever you want. And you can also change the icon color and graphic to be whatever you want. When you have it set up the way you want, again, click on the down arrow, go to Add to Home Screen, press Add, and there you go. You've got yourself a brand new shortcut. Tapping this icon now will toggle voice control off and on. You can tell it's on when a little blue symbol appears up here with a little wave pattern in it. Alright, shall we do another? Let's set it up to open gifts. I use a different search string for this. The $sign is the nickname I give to friends I recently hit best friends with while I give them time to... This is why we have a toggle button. We only want to open friends that haven't been interacted with, so interactable. The $sign is the nickname I have for friends that recently hit best friend while I give them some time to gather their XP before I remove them from my list. They're not local, they're just kind of randoms. I don't gift with my lucky friends, and I save anyone who's about to hit best or ultra so I can group a bunch together with a lucky egg, and I keep track of that by using a question mark as their nickname. So that brings a list of gifts that I will open. Now, this sorts your friends alphabetically, which I really don't like. You should be able to type gift into your search bar and then sort it however you want. But, oh well, you're gonna have to manage that however you see fit. What I do know is that people with usernames starting with letters later in the alphabet get their gifts opened far less often. I know that for a fact. Anyway, I recommend going into the first friend to this point, like and subscribe, turn on voice control. Start recording gesture. Start with open, let it play out, give it time. I know this is super slow, but it's going to be doing it for you. Swipe, tap the next gift, give it a dummy tap down in the corner, then stop recording gesture. Hello Pogo, open my gifts. Dummy taps at the end of a gesture can add a bit of padding when telling a gesture to repeat a bunch of times. Otherwise, it will very quickly start the first tap of the next sequence after the last tap of the previous sequence, and sometimes that can be too fast for the game. Let's test it out. Hello Pogo, open my gifts. Repeat that 2 times. You see how that time I only got 2 different items, which means this has way more time than it needs? You probably want to give it enough time to have like 4 different items or something go by. I'm not sure what the max is, but it could take a while. So there may be a little bit of trial and error when opening gifts. I find because I'm only opening 20 or whatever the max is gifts a day, I can usually just hammer it out and not really worry about automating it, but you know, do whatever suits you. Repeat that 2 times. And you can just make it repeat as much as you want. You don't have to say the whole phrase again. You can literally just do 2 at a time, or 3 at a time, 5 at a time, whatever. Carry on with whatever else you're doing while it goes through. You know, read a book, brush your teeth, whatever. There is a little trick to make it a bit quicker, because if your item bag is full, all you're going to get is Stardust. So as you can see, when I say, hello Pogo, open my gifts, now that my item bag is full, all I'm going to get is Stardust, which makes it pretty quick. So you could record a quicker gesture and say something like, hello Pogo, open my item bag full gifts, or whatever. And finally, let's set up those shortcuts for your search strings, which I really recommend doing even if you're not going to set up this automation. Search keyboards, text replacement, use the plus sign, and then just type out the search string. See? Voice control is still on, and it's just saying everything I say, which is why I have a toggle. Thank you. Back into the settings. All right, where were we? Plus sign, type out the search string, which I'll put up on the screen here, interactable and giftable and exclamation mark, friend level 4, and exclamation mark, question mark, or whatever nickname system you want. You know, mine are here. I type in PK and it comes up with interactable, not my money friends, not my question friends, not my lucky friends. And if I type PKK, it's interactable and giftable, and not friend level 4, which is best friends, and not friends that are about to level up, which is question mark. Alright, that's it for this video. As you can imagine, this could be used for a lot of different things. So I'm going to follow up this video with kind of a series of these videos going over how to do things like trade between 2 phones automatically, feed berries to a gym, get 6 really easy hearts with your buddy, etc. It's feasible. You could even set this up to throw an excellent throw on like a Calm Day Pokemon where you're just going to hit the same Pokemon over and over and over. I haven't tested that yet, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you find any fun things to do with this feature, and I hope you found this one useful, and you have fun with it, and let it take care of some of those really boring things this game encourages us to do each day. See you next time!